Okay, this is video check-in number 6 for senior internship. Myself and Tiago are still at Denver Christian, coming up on our last few hours here as well. But the past few weeks have been really, really fun. Jumping straight into it for learning experience number 1. Coach Shane, especially with me, because I don't believe Tiago is getting a CSCS, but Coach Shane has really challenged me and is beginning to put me in more pressure-filled situations and is entrusting me with a little bit more responsibility, which is a good step. I'm finding myself being, more and more comfortable being in uncomfortable situations. So, it might be scary, the things that he's throwing me into, which I'll expand on in a little bit. But it's been very, very good to grow my confidence and get used to being in those positions, especially positions of leadership and, being a head leader or a head coach, leading some workouts. So expanding a little bit more on that, during 0 hour, which is typically when Tiago and I come in, girls soccer has been coming in, and Coach Shane and I have been going off to the gym, working with them while Tiago and another coach is working with the students. So I've been working directly with girls soccer, and most times Shane will have meetings in the morning. So he'll have like a mandatory meeting and he has to leave for, and I end up coaching them one-on-one. So I have to, demonstrate all the movement patterns, demonstrate what the workout is, explain why we're doing what we're doing. So it's been really, really good for my, attributes as a coach in how to cue, how to, build rapport with those ladies. And I've enjoyed it a lot. The first time was very, very nerve-wracking. It's like, oh my gosh, you just threw me into this. But, I had to figure it out on my own. But I think I've really benefited from that. So learning experience number 2, we've had a few athletes, especially baseball, that are injured. So, having an athlete mid-work or before we actually start the workout come and be like, hey, my shoulder's really bothering me or my knee's really bothering me. Instead of going to Coach Shane to ask him what to do, figuring out different modalities that we could do, figuring out alternative exercises that really don't stress the joints that are issued, or, just kind of trying to problem solve around those injuries has been challenging, but it's also been very fun. So it's, very thought-provoking. And then just learning experience number 3, talk to Shane. I had quite a bit of a long conversation with Shane about building rapport, building connections, because he spent a significant amount of time as a personal trainer. Just asking him, how do you build rapport with your clients? How do you build those connections? And just hearing what he has to say. The advice he gave me was that you really just invest in them. Ask them questions. Have questions upon questions upon questions. Ask them about themselves. Because he said people love to talk about themselves, and I completely agree. So, whether or not personal training right out of college is in my, it's in my future, I'm not sure. But I think lessons in building rapport and building connections with people is vital in the field that we're going for. So learning how to do that and learning how to do that effectively and efficiently now can only benefit me in the future. But, keep doing what we're doing. Finish off school strong, and can't wait for the summer, and especially can't wait to get my CSCS. So